Congratulations on the victory, wrapping up a spot in the WCC tournament. What does that mean for you guys to solidify your place and know that next week you got a shot to make a regional?
Well, that was one of our goals early in the year, was to get to the conference tournament, and we've secured that, and we do still have an outside chance to win the conference. We need some help, but we're doing some scoreboard watching and have to take care of business the next 2 days as well.
With you guys now having a conference tournament, how much does a regular season title, compare to the actual tournament title? How much does that matter to you guys?
It matters. It's important to win the conference. I think it's good for the school and good for the team, but the ultimate goal is to get to Omaha, and winning the conference doesn't do that. You have to win the conference tournament. So when it's all said and done, that's the more important thing to accomplish, is to get into postseason play.
One guy today stepping up for you, Chris Fornaci, with a 3-run home run. How much would it impact this team if him and maybe Caruso at the bottom of the lineup can give you some more quality at bats and create some damage from the bottom of that lineup?
That would be a huge boost. Chris gave us 3 runs with one swing of the bat, and he had 8 home runs last year, so he's fully capable of it. And Caruso has been a 300 hitter for 2 years as a freshman and sophomore, so they're both fully capable of it, and if they could both get going, it would improve our offense substantially.
What have you kind of worked with those guys to try to get them out of the slumps? Because they're fully capable of being, guys for you. When a veteran guy like those two struggles, what do you kind of say to them? What do you kind of work on to try to get them out of that?
You just try to go back to what's worked for them in the past, and as I said, both of them had success, and so you don't try to change too much, but go back to what's worked in the past, and then you just have to grind through it. Everyone goes into slumps. You just have to make sure they don't last very long, and hopefully today was a good sign that they're getting out.
Everyone goes into slumps, so I guess A.J. Puckett's slump was giving up a run in a couple of games. Back on his scoreless, starting a new scoreless streak, it appears. He was, outstanding again today. He was up in the zone a little bit early, worked out of that, and then settled into the groove. What did you kind of see from him today to, kind of shut down that Pacific lineup that has some guys in the middle of the lineup that can be dangerous?
Right. They came out swinging early. He left a few pitches up, like you said, and they attacked him and got some base runners on, and he worked his way out, and he settled down and started making better pitches later in the game and got stronger, and we got a little bit of a lead, and, he kept doing what he's doing.
And you pulled him out, I think, with 93 pitches. He could have went back out there for the 9th inning. Was that kind of a save him a little bit for, get him ready for next week?
Yeah, we'll have 1 day shorter rest. We'll be playing on Thursday next week, and with the 6-run lead, it was the right thing to do.
And then Ryan Wilson continues to be, such a tremendous guy out of the bullpen for you, but potentially starting him this week and going into next week. He showed you that he could pitch a couple more innings, go into extra innings and throw in 6 1/3 last week. What does he mean for this team, his ability to throw multiple innings out of the bullpen and just give you a different look there?
Well, with him being so versatile, when it's a safe situation, he's been able to come in and close the door. And if you pitch him at the front end of the game, he gives you a chance to shorten the game and get you deep into the game and still have it close or have a lead. So he's been great for us, and it's going to be nice seeing him in a starting role tomorrow.
With the way the WCC tournament, kind of works out, you feel like you got the horses to carry you through with Puckett and potentially Wilson being a starter as well?
Well, the key is to win the first 2 games. If you go 2-0, you're in the driver's seat. Doesn't mean you're going to win, obviously. But with Puckett and Wilson and Gamboa and Blanchard and Easton Lucas has had a good start recently. I think our pitching is depth-wise is pretty good, and it gives us a chance.